Hello everyone, my name is Raylazor and welcome back to Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, The Rings of Fate. Last time we explored the last little bit of the city, and this time we're gonna go look for Papa. So let's head on over to the abandoned town. No one's guarding this place? Oh, there's one. This is the entrance to the old town. The buildings are in bad shape, so nobody's allowed in. Oh, and there goes another bell. Actually, it's not that bad. You can go in if you want to. So apparently the bell's linked to changing people around kind of oddly. Yuri? What's wrong? Are you okay? I don't feel so good. Wow. Welcome to the abandoned city, completely overrun with enemies. That's it. I'm in the new city. Hey, what are monsters doing here? Let's go. We have to hurry up and find Papa. Alright then. Yuri's a trooper. Now we got our new little sword. Copper sword. 10 points of extra damage is really good. Magicites are active if you throw them, but not if you place them. Handle them with care. So immediately they give us a few fire magicites, considering this town area will be using quite a few of them. And we have a nice boost in damage for our new weapon and equipment. So this is pretty good. We got our quick level up. So we're working towards one passive skill eventually. We'll get one sooner or later. I don't exactly remember this map, so hopefully we don't get lost. If we do, I can always try using the map. But for now, let's take a look around here. So this guy right here knows how to block and cast fire spells, I believe. So watch yourself. Target fire magicite over the ring and you can blow that up. Alongside that, later you can get up there and you'll see a candle if I angle it properly. A little bit of a stand of it. And I believe that will open up the door. At any rate, let's break some things open, grab our blizzards, and jump on up from the box to grab another Kira. Town is overrun with a lot of enemies. I don't know if breaking everyone into little bits will be able to unlock that door at the north area. So as you saw earlier, that skeleton did a little spinning attack. If you get hit and you're about to be knocked off, pressing a button before you land will be able to let you flip over and give yourself some room for recovery. Just like that. It speeds up the process. Anyways, Yuri's a bit injured, so let's go over to our health potion here and use it up. Next we're gonna move over here and drop a blizzard right in there. And that should unlock this door, and what could be inside? I don't know. Apparently a box, so I presume this is a checkpoint box that we want to knock down. I believe this is at the top from the entrance we just came from. So there might be a few goodies here and there. My pocket is full, so we'll just leave those hanging around. Obviously we can reclaim the stuff from Amugo later. These guys have a really annoying melee, so I think I'm gonna use this to deal some damage. Alright, gotta back out. Nope, got hit by fire. That's okay. As you can see, guard is very annoying if you get hit. The stun duration is long enough for someone to hit you again, so we definitely have to avoid that. But sometimes it's not just very possible. Anyways, Yuri's really low on health, so we're just gonna back out right here. We have a checkpoint, so we can obviously use that box. I'm not taking very good care of Yuri, I must say. But that's alright, we can keep clearing this out and then we'll light up that candle and see what's beyond that door. Alright, onto the box and off we go. Let's go for a second round. I'm going to use my fire magicite this time and hopefully we can burn up some skeletons. Not very much damage, and probably not really worth it, but that's alright. We'll light you up, and that'll unlock the door. I want to go back and grab that fire match site earlier, of course. And we'll see what we can do from on then. Never mind, they're gone. Alright, they despawned, or I took them earlier. I don't know. God damn it. Alright, let's head on in. Ooh, this puzzle. Yeah. So here we should have red and blue boxes, and we'll have switches to alternate them for a little bit. Hit the lever to change its color. The lever activates all mechanisms of whatever color it turns. Kupo. Alright, so we can hit you right here. This will change all the blue blocks with the red blocks. And I believe that would let us climb up here. And this is just a giant mob area. I believe we can get a key from here if we clear all the enemies, so let's do that. Blocked enemies or guarding enemies won't be able to block your attack if you attack them from behind. So it's always good to position yourself here and there. Is anything over here? I guess we're just getting some magicites. I'm pretty sure there will be a key here eventually. We just don't have to worry about it just yet. What's up? Red barrels contain explosives. They'll blow up if you hit them or throw them. So we'll want to pick one up. And throw it at this flan, which I believe is extremely resistant to physical attacks. But if you use the correct magical attack, it does a lot better. I don't know why I threw him off. And needless to say, the enemies respawn. I think I want to switch to my blizzard. He just hit me and there's like little lightning bits here. I'm not allowed to attack right now. He has essentially stunned me and I'm only allowed to run around. We'll give this a go. And that does us a nice fine 37 damage. Now it would have been better if I managed to hit him with both barrels, but that's alright. Moving along here. This is where the low switch and alternating patterns begin. So we'll hit the switch and we'll get the blue blocks back up. And so on and so forth. We still need a key, I believe. Which I'm still very confident is in that one specific area. So we're gonna take a quick detour. If we can. Can I go over here? Nope. I think I fucked that up. Nope, there we go. Alright. Where does this lead us? Back. Alright. Well, that's not where we want to go. So, yeah. Yuri's going to be swimming in some hot dog grease for a little bit. It always looked like hot dog grease, it's just like brown stuff. It's clearly some sort of method of boiling oil, in my opinion. Anyways, we got another face-off with a flan, so I'm gonna just hit you for that, and this 2 combo should make us just fine and dandy. Alright, so there's the keyhole that we need to get. A little bit of everything is a little bit familiar to me. We probably have to clear every single enemy on the map, which includes this little fellow right here. And there we go, the key has spawned. That area was too large to not have a key, frankly. Anyways, we get a big pile of magicites, which makes it apparent that I probably should not have bought that many. I'm going to do a little bit of stacking here, just to save some time, and I'm going to not drop my items and pick them back up. Controls are still wonky to me, I'm sorry. Alright, this is my jump button, there we go. Anyways, we'll grab you and we'll be able to unlock that door fine and dandy. Yeah. Let's grab our stuff back and let's head on through. Alright, this is a little main hub area for a little bit. The boss door is the red door in front of us on the mini-map. So that's what we're going to have to work towards eventually. Anyways, I want that barrel for some reason. What's inside this barrel? An iffer, alright. Use the L to lock target ring in place and activate it again with L. So essentially, if I activate a Magicite, hold L over it, it will be locked there, and I can activate it in order to activate the switch. If I did it normally, I suppose I could get there in time, but I guess the purpose is not to get there in time. Anyways, let's save right here. Waiting for Papa. Is still waiting for Papa. We're not waiting anymore. You found me, Kupo. Allow me to give you a commemorative stamp. Right now I feel like putting the stamp here. Mission accomplished. I'll give you another stamp if you find me in another place. See you again. Alright, anyways, let's pick him up and empty his trinkets. We got some Magicites, and that's pretty much all that was on him. Alright. Now then, the goal here is... Oops. Do we have any new items? I'm not sure. Anyways, the new goal is to go into that blue area, end up at the south part of this, so the opposite end, that will allow us to take a key. Now, taking that key will let us go in here, which has bad vibes beyond this point. Is there anything beyond this? I'm just a little bit curious. It doesn't seem so. Alright. Let's head on over then. We'll check the items before we start the boss battle. If I remember, of course. So, it's a good idea to use magic and tribe abilities on enemies who have the guard up. Alright, so... this enemy has a guard very frequently, so let's activate this ability and do some crazy damage. It's a very slow setup, but it does a lot of damage. So I can't see why it's helpful. Although I don't really like the Clavat's tribe ability. I would honestly say that most tribe abilities are better than Clavat's. But the Clavat's can pretty much do good fighting all around the board, so I won't complain. I'm a big fan of the Ukes though. The Ukes have an incredible attack ability for their tribe, which we'll be able to see in the future, I believe. So no worries. Now let's say I wanted to crack this healing potion out, or this little healing magicite, and I didn't feel like dropping things and switching things or using things. I can just throw it on the ground and you'll see it start flashing, and that way I can heal. Anyways, down here we still got some enemies to clear out, so let's get to that. Some copper and iron shards, alright. Nothing around here, so we can just move on ahead. I don't think I want to fall down the well just yet. Strike down on an iron switch with a sword. Jump in the air and hold A while in air. Alright, so that is like this. Alright. Didn't remember we had an attack like that. Let's try it out on the skeleton. Alright, I'm not very good, but that's okay. Come on. Yeah, there we go. 39. And you can hit behind yourself because you're a skeleton with flexible bones. Cool. I think I should stick to beating up squirrels at this point, considering things aren't going too well. Yuri's taking more hits than he really should have. You can go down this well. Let's go down this well. That leads us down here with I don't believe there's anything significant down here, but you can always come down here for the free stuff. I'm not really a fan of our current situation, I must say though. There's a lot of enemies here. And I think I want to use my tribe ability once I can lure these guys to stop using the spell. Alright, let's give this a go then. There we go. Wow. It's more than one. Who knew? That did a lot of damage. And apparently there's a booster pad there. I don't believe we can use that for now. You can get to other side if you use Loti's pot. Obviously we don't have a Loti in the party, so it looks like we won't be able to chill out there later. There's probably some goodies beyond that point, but nothing of that moment. Obviously we could just hit the switch to activate this thing as well. Oh, that just opens the door. Well, this is a shame. Can I cast this magicite up top? I presume this is what this is for. Alright, so there's a way to save a magicite, but we don't need to worry too much about that. Although we do need quite a few fire magicites here, I believe. So, first of all, let's grab you and activate you. Good, good. And there's some corn here, which means I probably shouldn't have done that. I don't really want to fight these guys on combat because they have a lot of health, some decent damage, and they like to block a lot. So we're just gonna kill you with a trap ability. I want that chest, so we're gonna drop a magicite for it. Some easy peasy movements. It's okay, we got a copper right there. That's fine. Some money is better than no money. Alright. That's annoying. As you can see, it's a block combo. These enemies can pull them off very frequently. This is why a magicite is better for it, but I don't want to waste any more fire or blizzard magicites on this. And we naturally already have very little lightning or thunder magicites. So we're gonna go straight combat for now. Just a little bit. Although it may be a bit annoying considering there's so many flans around here. Are these things called flans? I believe they are. It doesn't matter, they're goopy, so the name makes sense. Anyways, what's over here? There's another hue magicite. I guess we'll use it. There's more efficient ways of using things, of course, but we're in the midst of combat, so I'm not too fond of fidangling around there for that long. Also, he has spikes on his head. Go figure. Oh, and I got hit. It's alright. Alright, turn that combo around. You're next. There we go. Let's grab all this loot. And what's in the chest? Another one of these things. Wow. There's a lot. We're just gonna leave that one there. What's in here? That hole is suspicious. All of them are. We should probably march forward, considering we still have a quest for Papa to go on with. So we're just gonna do that. Another level up, which means we're gonna get a little stat boost, I presume. We're doing pretty good damage here, 50 compared to last time. Alright, well, let's use this magicite. This will let us hop on over. Moving around here, more enemies. Well, I still have lots and lots of skill points, so I don't have to worry too much about conserving at all. It's usually around the Ukes when you start worrying about that stuff, considering they're mages. Something is beyond here, and I'm curious if I can cast a magic ring around this. It appears I can. It's locked. Alright. So we're gonna have to find a different angle to take this on from. So let's see what we can do. I'm gonna drop one of these here, considering there's so many. Come on, Yuri. Alright, is something beyond this? No. Okay, well, you know what? At least we tried. Let's go a little bit lower and see if we can take on anything from back here. Which already seems apparent that that's not the case. This candle is here for a reason, so we're gonna have to find a way to work that to our advantage. Perhaps I just can't get here at all yet. Who knows? I certainly don't, considering I keep falling into vats of fucking oil. You're mysterious. That goes the wrong direction. I might be supposed to go through a different area. And I speak poor English, I must say. Well, let's check out the other door. There's two doors here, right? Is this the one we came from? Guess we should take the top one? I'm not too sure. We'll try taking the top one first. And see what we're supposed to do from up here. We might have to activate the lightning switch from there. And perhaps then go down in order to actually make use of the switch. Also, 75 gil now. I believe our loot just got upgraded. I don't believe we get gil like that usually. I'm pretty sure loot scales with what enemy level or character level. Sorry. But let's use some of these. Alright, and that should activate 3 little blocks. Cool, so I guess the bottom part wasn't very helpful at all. Actually, it might be a checkpoint. That would make more sense. Alright, don't like skeletons, but some quick thinking and hits will get us a lot of magicites. Wow. What is this? I'll presume that's another magicite. And here's our checkpoint, which I will use just in case I mess up. And switch back to Blizzard, switch into scale mode, use some more Clavat ability, and get a free lightning or thunder magicite. So it's just noise then, isn't it? I mean, thunder doesn't do very much, does it? Perhaps it hints on oncoming lightning? We don't know. To be fair, thunder does sound cooler though, so I will give them that. Hey, oh, okay. Still got the heal, it's okay. Ooh, a double gate. Needless to say, breaking this will activate a lot of enemies, but it's kind of needed considering you should probably grab some magicites. I'm not a fan of this. We're gonna use a lot of fire here. They all drop magicites, so there's no problem here. We can spam whatever we wish to give us our 3 key component attack magicites. Of course, we can't actually chain them for a spell yet. I want to check what's beyond this door real quick before we go through there, because I believe we all know where that place will lead us. This might just be an extra place to get some loot, and honestly, why not? More adventuring. That's alright, we only get like 1 or 2 episodes of fighting, pure combat late, so it's good to have some variety, although I don't believe we actually are going to get any. There's 2 switches here, and I presume they deflate once you step off them, and I don't think luring monsters would do anything about that. Unless we get some blocks here though. Sometimes the game will spawn in a bunch of silly little blocks which you can place down on the switches, and that will let us do some things. For now, that's not the case. So let's go back here, and this will lead us to a random fighting room. I'm not quite sure. Looks like we're checking the map after this. Don't know why there's so many enemies on the view. We might just be going the completely opposite direction, but that's alright. A little bit of party is fun and dandy. Always the loot is always the good. And what's that last enemy doing up there? We certainly have our stockpile of gil though. 625 is a decent collection for a single dungeon. And I believe that just led us back, so let's check that mini-map. Yeah, it's just a connecting area. So I'm not too interested in that, so we're gonna back out now. I presume we're gonna have to return this with extra party members if we want to enter that. So I guess we could do a second run through of all the dungeons once we get all 4 party members or similar. That depends on the future though. I should probably write this stuff down just so I remember. I don't know. So let's talk about the future, despite the fact that we're barely into this Let's Play. I really want to record Mother and Earthbound Blind. Although those games are really long. Glory of Hercules or Hercules? Something along that might also be of interest. I know. I have this nice little DS setup, as you can see, so I'd probably like to use it a little bit, wouldn't I? Food for thought. Anyways, I don't want to fight you guys too many times, so I'm gonna just try to get those switches down. And slide right through. Alright, it's time to cast this magic barrier. Break that. Go over here, grab the thing. Jump back! Not in time! Uh-oh. Alright, we're just gonna wait then. I don't know. I used to be able to do that on the DS fairly quickly. I think my first jump slowed me down too much, which is why I couldn't get through. Anyways, let's head on over. Touch that, drop this down, and let's save. Since we just got through quite a little bit. Alright. Pick you up. And we're just gonna sit here and wait for this little guy to come back. Cool, and we're coming up on time as well, considering it's already 1 minute beyond. Which makes up for the last episodes, right guys? Anyways, in the next one, we're gonna go fight the boss. I'll see you then.